Hi, it's Jason from Jason's Jungle. A short while ago I done a video introducing you to my walking onions, my Egyptian onions or Topset onions, whichever you want to call them. And now, as you can see, the plants are dying back. They've just got completely died back on the stems, and it's time to harvest all these little bulbs. So all I'm going to do is just snip these off, and these could be planted up to go into new plants. If I left them, they would eventually droop, like you've got these things down here drooping, and they'd hit the soil and they'd put up roots and they'd put up new plants, and those new plants would eventually grow top sets and do exactly the same. So that's them taken up. One more, and I can go and plant these, but I can also make sure that I cut back these plants right to the bottom so that they'll start to regenerate and grow. So as you can see, there's no leaves on them, it's just what's left of the flower stems. So these will be basically dormant now. So I can just go down, snip off these stems, and these will come back later on in the year. Fresh growth. And then they'll put out new flowers later on in the summer next year. Okay, and I'll go and plant these up. Okay, to plant these, all I really need to do is start snapping them bulbs off the bunches, trying to make sure I don't damage the base too much, and put them into modules. And as you can see, I've got some here already grown, slightly different variety, but these are Merits, and the ones that I'm planting now are Cattle Wisa or something like that. But the same thing, you just pop these in, one or two per module, doesn't matter, and they'll start off. Even the small ones will go in, because once they're grown, they should be fine. The other thing you can do is, if you just take an entire head, like this one, now I'll just snip this down to a bit shorter shank here, so I'll just cut the shank down there, and then what I'll do is I'll take a pot, poke a hole in, pop this down there, and I'll give it a good water in a minute, and just add a little bit more compost to it so that they're all covered, and I'll just let them grow on into new plants. Okay, and that's how easy these are to propagate. So that's the walking onions. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.